Alright, Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rachakurash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wakwathim, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Alright, and Salaki, if y'all can hear a humming noise in the back, you know, I don't know what the fuck this damn Esau's machinery is full of shit. But I have this clip in front of us. Oh, give me 1 second. Now, I don't know. I think this thing was actually originally born a woman. I got halfway through the video before I realized that. I thought that this thing was a man, and I didn't realize that this thing probably was born a woman because it had the scars under its breast. But you know, basically the point of this video, that community, and you know what I mean when I say that community. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he didn't let that come to be because he cares about you people's rights and your freedom to express yourselves through sticking things inside you that should not be in you, or through reassigning your plumbing at birth. All right, in case I forgot to do so, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rachakurash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like Akim, Wakwathim, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. All right, Salak, I forgot if I said it or not, but basically, this man didn't allow this type of activity to go on because he wanted people to be happy. He allowed this to go on because this is a part of depopulation. This is a part of keeping Jake numbers down and keeping us easier to control. You know, and here it is. This person is a Gadite. All right, this person's name is Coyote Park. You know, we're going to let the video play. There's already only like 10 of y'all left. There's already... Hey, they say 12,000 out of each tribe. You know, where they gonna shit? You know, where the 12,000 gonna come for Gad and Reuben? You know, I'm bullshitting, but damn, you know, here it is. The majority of Northern Kingdom, or the majority of Gad and Reubenites. You know, I won't say majority, but plenty. You know, hundreds of millions were killed off by this man at his arrival. All right, the last thing you need to do is stop giving birth. Y'all need babies. Y'all don't have enough babies. Suicide rates, alcoholism, depression is at an all-time high on the reservations. And here it is. You're going and adding on to the depletion of your people by choosing to be a gender bender. All right, let's let it go.
It's emotional. It's visceral. It's something that goes beyond my skin. And my gender is so informed by the relationships.
You know what's crazy? These things, when they start believing what they are, their body starts morphing. You know, here it is. I think this thing was a woman, but now it starts to sound like a little bit of a man. You know, it starts to have a little bit of man-looking features, which is crazy. You know, hey, as they say, you are what you eat, and I'm gonna get a scripture for it, but you are what you fucking believe you are. So if you want to be a bugged out little bender, your damn body's gonna start morphing.
With other people, the people that I let in are always the people that understand me beyond the vessel that I move through the world in.
It's time to see Coyote Park. They're a bold, multi-hyphenate creator, reclaiming the way indigenous and queer stories are told in media. Coyote's identity as a multiracial, two-spirit person.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I know, I'm sorry, but if it's any consolation, I think originally it was born a woman. You know, but damn, man. You know, like, what the hell? What the hell?
Informs the art they create. As an oral historian, writer, advocate, and image creator, their work is a celebration of queer life and the communities they inhabit. I'm Jazz Jennings, LGBTQ+ advocate and a proud member of the trans community.
And she a nigga
this
too.
is
That's
C.
a nigga. That's a he.
I just have this running joke with my wife that like my gender is I'm just like a MILF twink. Like I feel like I'm just existing as like a hot babe and meanwhile like a bottom twink.
See, look, at the same time. The thing looked like a dude, but I think this thing was born a woman, you know?
The name Coyote in a lot of cultures, but specifically within my culture as a Yurok person, has been in a lot of like our folk stories. Coyotes have been
looking like a little 12-year-old boy. But look at the stances that it's in. You know, those are how women. There are men who claim to be a bati boy, who couldn't sit in a pose like that proper. So I think this thing was born a woman, y'all. You know, I'm gonna get some scriptures in a minute. Y'all just got to see this. This is what happens when you speak to the devil. All right, this is what happens when you let the devil influence you. Here it is. There's only 10 Gadites left out there in the world, you know, and now it's 9 because this thing don't know what it is no more.
Gender, and I just really love that about how I think about myself and the ways that I shapeshift.
Yeah, you shapeshift, all right.
Growing up, I never saw someone who is like Asian, native, white mix, who can be, quote, more traditionally feminine while having a flat chest. I've never really seen that, and making like images to me is like living testimony to I'm here, like thinking about the images I make when I'm surrounded by my friends helping me with my top surgery healing.
Yeah, okay, that's all. Okay, the thing said top surgery, so I'm under the impression that this thing was born a female, you know, which is why it's so slim, trying to act like a dude, and this is just wrong, y'all. All right, and they might take this one. It is, but if they take this video, y'all, you know, I ain't use no big curse words, but you know, god dong, you know, what is enough? All right, where will it stop? You know, what can we not do? Is there anything that is not allowed in society anymore? What can we not do? Let me do this. Sirach. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I don't know why it was giving me so much grief. I didn't want to bring it up, you know, but I just go say this, man, y'all. Yep, Proverbs 23:7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. All right, mainly dealing with the upper part. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he, and that's dealing with this thing. You know, here it is. This thing was born a woman, and now it's parading around as a man. You know, for no reason, for no cause. When your people are overcome, instead of worrying about your gender bender rights, you need to be worried and more concerned about what happened to your people and about who you truly are and what's about to happen in this world. Once again, the alphabet crew is not about liberation. This is about extermination and what do they say, genocide, genetic control. All right, they're trying to keep our Israelite numbers down by bending us the wrong way. All right, this isn't rocket science. These are the same people who developed eugenics. They didn't create these things to make you feel good about yourself. A twink, you know, this thing called itself a twink, which, hey, brothers, y'all better leave them Twinkies alone. You know, brother, y'all, hey, Twinkies, is one of them terms, you know, talking about you like to get done a certain type of way. All right, and the Twinkie itself represents the weenie with the cream inside of it, and you bite into it, then the weenie let loose on you. You know, I've been stopping. Hey, you gotta leave Twinkies alone. You know, there's other sweets out there. You know, fuck that. This is nothing to be seen. This is supposed to be put out of sight. All right, actually, this is shameful. All right, and this is just another reason why this place has to be destroyed. There's no more shame here. What can we not do? Romans 1:27. It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. All right, so that is unseemly, meaning that's not supposed to be within sight. All right, you shouldn't be doing that. That sets a bad example for the nation. All right, here it is. You know, there's not even, I believe, the Native Americans don't even make up 10% of the population here in the U.S. when it used to be 100% of the population. All right, and this scripture is describing homosexuality. All right, a man linking up with a man, leaving the natural use of a woman, meaning creating a family with a woman and having children, and to go butt bandit mode, you know. And they wonder why they get slapped with STDs, which is what it says at the bottom of the verse. receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. That recompense that they receive is the itchy scratchy burny. The itchy scratchy burny that don't go away, that's here to stay for the vacay. All right, because you're gay. All right, that's what they get, you know. And I might play some more. These type of things, y'all, you know, I'm sorry, but these are the things. These are the things that the angels see that we should be glad that we don't have to see on a day-to-day basis. These are the types of things that the angels are reporting to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai every day, and is the reason why this place will be destroyed.
When I'm getting tattooed by my friends in ceremony for my 111 traditional chin tattoo, like all of those moments that are imaged feels like evidence that we were here, we were with one another.
And this thing ain't talking nothing, man. This thing is babbling. This thing ain't talking nothing.
And it feels
Speech without
like
sense.
It wasn't in this world.
This shit look crazy, dog. Man, enough of that shit, dog. That thing is speech without sense. All right. Hey, and this is one of the ways that we know that we are at the end of the world. All right, according to prophecy, 2nd Esdras 5 and 7, and the Sodomite sea shall cast out fish and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof. And that's what we're seeing. That voice not known, all these freakism acts that we are seeing subject to. You know, I couldn't imagine, you being a little kid now, say you a 6-year-old kid, a little girl, a grown man, walking to the stall, dressed in a tutu, pull his thing out using the bathroom. You like, what the heck? You get a little kid come out, mommy. That woman has that woman can stand when it pee or something. Then the mom, she's like, what would you? That didn't come to find out it's a bender in the bathroom. All right, this is what we have to deal with. The Sodomite sea is casting out fish. Basically, these things are doing what they're doing, and they're proud in it. All right, they're making themselves seen. Imagine fish. Take for instance salmon. I'll show you. Right here, salmon like to leap up out of the water. You'll see sea creatures leap up out of the water. All right, this is what these people, metaphorically, they're making themselves seen. They're out here stunting with that lifestyle, and that is no good, because that is promoting it further to your own people that are already destroyed. All right, which is why the scriptures tell us, follow not the customs of the heathen. All right, we're not supposed to be like them. This lifestyle is detrimental to us. It destroys us. You are already an endangered species as a so-called Native American. I'm sitting here cracking a joke. There's only 10 of them left, but goddamn, and you falling for that okie doke, for that bullshit, when you could have been somebody's wife somewhere raising a family. But that's why Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to destroy this place and all these people in it, because they're not right. That is not right. That is not a right lifestyle, dog. The fuck is wrong with you people? How could you allow something to convince you that cutting pieces of your flesh off is a good idea? All right. Matter of fact, let's go to that, because that's Maccabees. All right. And now this thing didn't literally make itself uncircumcised, but spiritually it did so by wanting to fit in with the heathen. Let me see. First Maccabees 1 and 15. It says, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief. Now this is literally dealing with a word. What is, you have is it epicism? Basically the term, you had Israelites who, to join with the Greeks, because after 8 days the Israelite, you're supposed to be circumcised, the male children, all right, the flesh cut around from your Johnson. Now what some people would go as far to do, they would get flesh stitched back around their Johnson so they could try to fit in. Well, what this person is doing, and what a lot of these people are doing, they're just simply giving into peer pressure, So they're making themselves spiritually uncircumcised by living in a way which is contrary to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, by deciding to play dress up and get things cut off or things stapled on. And that is not right, all right, at all. And we know when it's going to stop, when the destruction comes. But what's the limit? Is there any, I be joking, but what if there's somebody out there? Okay, well, I'm a murder gender. You know, my sexual orientation, I like killing people, and you can't tell me otherwise. What? Hey, you can't stop somebody from believing that. Oh, well, that's hurting people. Well, how do you know? You know, you ain't died. For all you know, it might feel good to die. It might feel good to die. You know, if you can get what I'm saying, what is the limit? Where does it stop? You can do anything, you can be anything you want in this kingdom, and that's not how it's supposed to be. All right. That's not how it's supposed to be. There's rules and boundaries to all of this for a reason. Hey, a man should not wear a woman's clothing, and a woman should not wear a man's clothing. Y'all already know that one, you know. Hey, so just a real quick video. I just wanted to get this out. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely. I came across this. I was like, wow, you know, here it is. Y'all are damn near exterminated, and you want to go continue and contribute to the lessening of the population of your people. A damn shame, you know, an absolute damn shame. Absolute damn shame. All right, and there's going to be a punishment for that. All right, Matthew 5:19, it says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And so I'm grabbing this to show you that what they do, they influence people to do things opposite of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So Jake like this, if this thing is an Israelite, because it said it's mixed with white and gook, you know, we'll see. But those are people that participate in this. That's why they're going to be least in the kingdom of heaven, because they've been out here teaching and influencing people to do things wrong. That's what social media was about. Social media wasn't invented for you to get on there and throw your ass in a circle. It was set up to further get people to do things that the elite want you to do. You get on Instagram, all you see is a bunch of hoes throwing that ass around in a circle for OnlyFans money. Then what are the rest of the women going to start doing? Throwing that ass in a circle for OnlyFans money. You get on there, you see men being soft and weak and effeminate. What are the men going to start doing? Being soft and weak and effeminate. All right? You have to have strong constitution. You can't be letting your mind be so easily fucking swayed. You know what? And I ended on that. You can't be getting so easily fucking swayed. You know, that thing, I believe that thing was a woman. I believe that thing was a daggone woman. And now look at it. The thing useless. All right, Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And that's what this man Esau has done. He didn't give you those rights because he cares about you. He's deceiving you. He's cunning and he's crafty. That is the sleight of man. He wants you to not reproduce so that he can try to manage his numbers, because this man's sperm count is weak sauce. All right. All right. That white weenie don't get the job done, apparently. All right. So his birth rates are declining. Therefore, he wants ours to be cut down. And you simple ass Jake who go and partake in that fruity up the booty ass lifestyle, you're a fucking fool. All right, you're a fucking fool. All right, so I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rachakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wakwatim, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. I'm gonna say Shalom.